Welcome, robot combat enthusiasts, to another electrifying episode of Havoc Rundown, the podcast where sparks fly, metal clashes, and the thrill of robot combat takes center stage. I'm your host, Justin, and we're diving headfirst into the heart of the mechanical mayhem that is NHRL. From Titanium Titans to Steel Gladiators, Havoc Rundown is your front row seat to the adrenaline-pumping world of robot combat. Whether you're a seasoned engineer, a casual fan, or just someone who loves to smell bot carnage in the morning, you're in for a wild ride. Each week, we'll be dissecting the latest bot battles, breaking down the strategy that led to victory, and interviewing the masterminds behind these robot combatants. We're not just talking nuts and bolts here, we're delving into the stories behind these mechanical warriors and the genius minds who bring them to life. Expect exclusive interviews with NHRL's brightest stars, behind-the-scenes stories that will leave you on the edge of your seat, and an expert analysis that goes beyond the arena. This isn't just a podcast, it's the Havoc Rundown! I am your host, Justin, and for this episode, I'll be representing Team Pandemonium, since we are talking about the Teams event. I am not alone, though. Joining me this episode, representing Team Pepe Kitty Miser, it's Ryan Hunter.
Hey, look, I'm wearing the jersey.
But nobody can see you. Representing the hip replacements, it's Ashley Beckman.
I am too wearing my jersey.
But have you broken it?
Thank God, no, not yet.
See, Ryan, the difference is she was on the team.
Got my name and everything.
Spirit.
Yeah. Prove it.
Representing Team Honeycracked, it's Thomas Carroll.
They've got this on lock.
Oh, yeah. Representing Team Big Brutus Robotics is Tony Baker.
Always the biggest in the room.
Okay. And our special guest is a fellow content creator who is also the lead pilot of the Kinekitsu Combat Group, Jay Lee. Jay, why don't you introduce yourself and tell our listeners about your channel, where they can find you, kind of like what you do if they're not super familiar with your work.
So what's up? My name is Jay. I run the Kinekitsu Combat Group. And you might know me for making Game Over and Game On with Game U. My specialty is like mecha style combat robotics. And oh gosh, it's kind of like I didn't really like prepare an intro, but you can find me at Kinekitsu on YouTube. I'm just Kinekitsu, Kinekitsu. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitch, I have an Instagram. We have a website. Literally type in Kinekitsu into Google and we're the first 7 things that pop up because no one has this name. It's pretty great. But yeah, if you guys like mecha and you like combat robotics, check me out. I think you'll like it.
Awesome. Very cool.
You have merch, too.
I do have merch. If you want to check it out, it's at merch.kinekitsu.com. It's pretty sweet. I'm wearing it right now because I don't have a Teams jersey, sadly. I wish I did.
So even though we're not doing a quote-unquote interview episode, we'll do one of those later, I still want to get your icebreaker question, because we need to add it to our pantheon of super-powered individuals.
Yes.
So, if you could be given a superpower, an off-brand superpower, something weird, not flying or speed or something like that, what would it be?
I would want to be able to split into multiple like clones of myself at once, and then like reform at will, because I have often found in everyday life I need to be several places at the same time, and I can't be, and it's really frustrating. So if I could just like be in class and like studying and be a good student, but also like working on the 700 other things that I have decided need my attention, that'd be pretty great. Yeah, I don't know how it would work though. I feel like
well, if you split in half, then like one leg and one arm per side. If you split in quarters, you only get one limb per each.
That's the thing, is like I love superpowers that have like caveats, like that kind of like trend that was going on. So I'm trying to figure out like what the what the detriment would be. Like, can I only split into like as many limbs as I have, or like, do I get more tired like the more clones I have?
Well, you can
Like,
split your arms in half,
was that-
but then there's only a couple fingers per arm.
What was that show
Yeah.
that did that? That they had powers, but there was a downside to whatever powers
They
they
had to pay it. They had to pay it. Oh, damn!
Like
what
there
is
was
it?
one where they had to like eat a cigarette every time they used their power, and like the main
Sounds
guy.
like My Hero Academia.
Oh
a
no, it
little
was
bit.
like black something. Oh, I'm gonna remember it later, and I'm gonna kick myself. But no, there's an anime that's literally that. Like people have superpowers, but they have to pay like some kind of price every time they use their power. And the main guy, it seems like he's the only one that doesn't have to pay a price. And then at the end, you find out that his price is like something insane. I forget what it was, but yeah.
That sounds like the most anime thing I've ever heard. I think that's like
It's pretty
every.
anime.
I was like, that's like every anime with superpowers. Even the mecha ones are like, you can be really good at this thing, but like, there's a horrible price.
Yeah,
Nothing's free.
Yeah, there's always some kind of caveat, something either emotional or stupid.
You are searching for the anime Darker Than Black.
Darker Than Black. That's what it is. Darker Than Black. Oh, it's so
A
good.
little before my time, but
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Thanks for making me feel old.
I'm sorry. That's not. I didn't mean it like
Because
that.
I remember
mean, like,
when it came out.
Welcome to the world.
There's like an era of anime that's like pre 2015, and like that's like its own thing. And then I got in like 2017. So like,
You're killing him.
sorry.
Oh,
That's my
God.
superpower. I can split into multiple clones, but all of them have to make other people feel bad to like stay in.
My
Stay
superpower is
in it.
making Justin feel old.
Oh, yeah. March 2007 is when it came out. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Mm.
god.
Seven. That's after. That's before most.
Don't
Bako
even
was
say it,
born.
Thomas. I know
It's kind of
you're.
like a golden age, though. You know, like we
Yeah.
had like Code Geass back then, and like
Oh, yes.
Yes.
We're about to go off on an anime tangent.
I'm so sorry. I hope you know by having me on the show, you've invited so many tangents and like ADHD like offshoot bits. Oh my god, I had to shut up.
Okay.
Well, so first we're gonna do. Ryan has a game that he has devised. I know you listened to some episodes, so Ryan is our game master. He has come up with something brand new for you.
Oh gosh,
Awesome
I'm
idea.
honored.
So I've heard a couple of the ones he's going to use that I'm really excited for this. So Game Master, what is the new game called?
So, you know the name game. How about we play Name That Bot?
Oh no!
Woo! Okay.
I'm reporting from a field right now.
It's a nice field. You can't see it at home, but I can see it. It's beautiful. There's
Jake,
trees.
for this wonderful
door.
contribution.
A door.
So, should we do Jay versus Thomas, or would somebody else like to step up and face Jay in
Who
this
dares to challenge me? Who dares? I love games. Let's do this.
I'm challenging Jay.
game? Okay.
There's no
Let's do
way
it,
I'm gonna
Thomas.
lose.
All right. So,
I'm gonna lose.
this is a pretty easy game. I have devised 3 clues per robot. I have 4 of them. We're going to start with a super easy one. As soon as you have a guess for what the robot is, say ding, and we'll go to you. And
Need buttons.
there's 4 rounds. I know we don't have buttons, so we're going to have the ding it, okay? All right. So, 4 rounds, 3 clues per round. First one to get the bot gets the point. All right?
Sounds
Good?
Good, I think.
First one is pretty easy, and then we'll go from there, all right?
Oh
I'm with
gosh,
Jay.
I'm
Sounds easy,
Jay?
I think.
Jay, are you ready?
confident. Let's do
Okay.
this.
Thomas,
I can't wait
are
to
you
embarrass
ready?
myself on the
I'm
air.
ready as I'll ever be.
I need to mail
Okay.
Thomas out one of those ding, like one of the hotel dingers.
Do I have anything that goes ding?
Oh God, Jay's got one.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm sorry, I don't actually have one on me right now. I had to let out my cat. My girlfriend put my girlfriend put Artemis in our room beforehand, and she's meowing into the mic, and I was just like, I don't want to carpet bomb your entire recording.
Okay, So, first one. This is very easy. We're going to start easy so you guys can see how it works. All right. First clue. An adorable bot that just wants to win with kindness.
Ding.
All right. Go for it, Jay.
Is it positively hysterical?
It is positively hysterical. Okay. Would you like to hear the 2 other clues?
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
No. That's awesome. You got it. All right. The second clue is it might not break the other bots, but it will sometimes leave the cutest little paw print.
Yeah, that's horrible.
And the third clue is meow.
Cool.
All right. So,
I
round
hope
2.
I didn't do that totally wrong.
No,
No,
you did
won.
perfect. You did
Okay,
perfect.
cool.
You got the first round. All right.
Wonderful.
Second round. A bot with a deep sea name and a funny little face.
Ding.
Deep sea.
A deep sea name and
Is
a
it-
funny little face.
I don't know, is it Blue Marlin?
No, it is not, Thomas.
Oh.
All right, I'm going on to the second clue.
God.
Even though this amazing shuffle bot only competed at 2 NHRLs,
Ding.
it was in the final fight both times.
Ding.
I
Jay.
know it. Oh,
It's
man.
Monkfish. It's my girlfriend's favorite robot.
Nice.
Yeah,
Fish of
you
the
got
monk.
monkfish.
You got that.
I'm going to draw a face on Bob's robot next
I
time.
was just
he's
gonna say,
here.
Marlon doesn't even have a face. So now
What do you
need
mean?
one.
Of course
Oh,
it has
sorry,
a cute
Bob.
face.
Could have a. it's, Bob will understand. Bob's cool.
In case you're wondering, the third clue is piloted by Rachel de Guzman. This bot is one of the most fearsome beetles you will ever see. All right,
It's pretty fearsome.
Perfecto.
round 3.
I'm pumped.
A bot with a stinky name and a big wide bar. Okay, going on to the second clue. I think Ashley has it. I think Ashley
Stinky
has
name?
it.
I think
Stinky
Ashley should
second
have
one
gone
is-
up to
The
bat.
second one, the second clue. This bot has participated in AHRL 7 times. It has a record of 6 wins and 15 losses.
A stinky
But we
name.
love the persistence.
A
Ding.
stinky
Jay.
name.
Is it blue cheese?
It is blue cheese.
Jay, Thomas, I'm so
Thomas,
disappointed in you.
you're getting annihilated.
Stinky name?
Because
Okay.
it's stinky. It's blue cheese. I
Does
got
it-
thrown off for a
does it
second.
smell bad?
Well, I got thrown off for a second, but like, yeah, blue cheese smells. It's not pleasant.
It's-
Yeah,
Stinky
it smells like
cheese.
cheese. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay,
I don't like
the-
cheese.
I was thinking
so-
like Brug, maybe. Brug sounds like a... It's got a giant weapon, and it sounds like a stinky name, but...
The third clue is, whoops, my weapon exploded.
No!
Okay.
I
No.
can hear Matt's
Poor blue
cries.
cheese.
Yeah.
Big
All
rip.
right.
Big rip.
The final round, I believe Jay is winning.
No, I can catch up.
Chad, let's lock in. Let's log in.
I don't know.
All you
I
fans
think
at
Jay's
home,
going to go
it's-
for the clean,
it's hate
the
week
clean
right
sweep
now.
here.
Let's clean sweep
All
it.
right.
I'm channeling my inner Jake.
The last round. A bot that is known for outdriving its opponents and getting the most epic pins.
Oh, this could be a lot of robots, though.
I
Ding.
went for a hard one at the end.
Is it
Right,
full
right.
court?
It is not full court.
You didn't say ding.
Nope.
He did.
Oh.
All right. So,
I have a guess, but
second
I don't
clue.
think I want to do it yet. Yeah.
Second clue.
We'll take a guess. I took a random guess.
The speed of this bot is more lethal than most of its opponent's weapons.
Ding.
Go for it, Jay.
Is it Red Storm?
It is Red Storm!
Oh, clean sweep.
Told you Thomas
Damn.
was in trouble.
What do you mean?
Kinekitsu fans at home, you're
I did
welcome.
really
I do
well.
this for you. I do this for you at home. The fans.
Oh, that's
You brought
awesome.
me here.
Would Timber Viper have counted if that was a guess? Would that have half counted?
So, I specifically made the third clue so it would differentiate between the two. And the third clue is Flo better watch out for this 30-pounder.
Sure.
There you go.
All right. Well, that's my game. I think I
That was so
like that
fun.
one. I can, and I think it's got a little more replayability than the other name game. So I think I might bring that back for
Yeah.
a couple episodes.
It'll take you a while to run out of robots, that's for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
And if you ever do run out, you can just make some more.
Yeah.
Make some up.
There you
That
go.
might get a little predictable if they're all Ryan Hunter robots.
Male-themed robots.
When are you going to
Has
build
there
a
been a
robot
male
called
themed
Going
robot?
Postal?
That's such a good name. Oh my gosh. Ryan, you got it
Yeah.
now.
It
Yeah.
The name demands it.
It just self-destructs. Or it has a gun on it.
Well, I mean, Ryan's 3-pounder was a male-themed
Yeah.
name for that, so.
Yeah.
It's the return of the airbag like explosion robot, but it's just inside of a postal box.
Oh, just you wait.
There you go. You can work with Thomas. You guys can put both of them together.
I feel like that could.
Don't you know there could be heavy fees for destroying one of those mailboxes? The like white boxes? There could be like $15,000 fee for that.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
you need to make like a tiny little mailbox, put an airbag or something inside of it, and then just roll into the middle of the cage and wait for them to come near you and explode and just call it pipe bomb.
I'm gonna call this robot
feel like this-
TIAPBIYMB, and everyone can figure out what that stands for on their own.
Oh my gosh. I feel like this robot could turn very political very quickly.
No, Ryan is going to have to explain this really quick, but you have to name it Fear the Piss.
Oh,
Hello?
Now explain what that means,
We're
right?
getting
Ryan,
some
you're gonna have
nails
to
in
explain
there.
What are you
yourself
talking
there.
The
about?
postal inspection, the
Oh,
No.
yeah. The Postal Inspection Service is the piss.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like the postal police.
I guess.
Take that out of the podcast. Don't put that in the actual podcast.
No
We'll
piss in the
fix it in
podcast.
post. It's fine. Keep that in.
Nope.
You gotta clip it and put it on TikTok so that you
Oh,
can
yeah.
have those like super silly podcast clips.
And then the rest of
They'll
the
come after
podcast
me.
it's not in.
Why will they
Who's
come after
they?
you, Ryan?
I don't know.
The piss will come after you?
Yes.
Don't be
Tony
afraid.
Tony Clifton will come after you.
You're gonna be marked by the piss? Oh my gosh.
Yes. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about was the team stream. The team's event full stream of the bracket fights is now live on NHL YouTube, showing the full 3 hour. I think it was like 3 hour and 28 minutes or something like that. The final bracket fights in each weight class. There's 21 fights represented with talking in between because it was only one fight after another, so there wasn't like multiple fights going on at the same time. I wanted to just kind of go over maybe not every matchup quickly. We can stop at a couple, but the first one that is on the stream is Mulsey versus Yahoo. With Mulsey and Yahoo going at each other. The note that I had for this was Mulsey was very overpowering. Yahoo got a couple hits in, but Mulsey kind of like took over that fight. So
I have a
poor
cute
Yahoo.
story to tell about this fight.
Okay.
So all day long, like Max, who's Chad's son, is like a huge fan of Matt and the robot, and so all day he was running around the pit saying, "I want Mulsey to win! I want Mulsey to win!" So we're like walking down the stairs right before the fight, and Matt looks at Max and goes, "Who do you want to win?" And Max like looks around and he goes and points at Matt. And I'm like, "Oh no, that's fucking great." But then at the end of the match, when unfortunately Chad lost, Max looked so like devastated and upset that I was like, okay, like you are still like your dad's kid. Don't worry. But it was like so cute. Matt was like, I didn't realize he like really liked me that much. And I was like, no, like you have no idea.
That's awesome.
Would they be less of their dad's son if they'd like been cheering?
But it was just like it was like so emotional, and you could just like tell it was like the cutest thing. I was like, oh Max, like you make my heart so warm.
That's awesome.
Oh my god. I am for a really long time I wanted to get Matt Borges onto my set and my show because fun fact, Matt Borges is listed in this fight as having his hometown is Hilliard, Ohio. My partner is actually from there, and it's about like 5 miles from where I live. So I was like, "Oh, what?"
Yeah, no, he definitely is from Ohio for sure, and I think he still lives out there too.
I'm just like I can't get in touch with anybody. So
Which
Borges,
is
if
it?
you're listening to this,
Literally.
Which is interesting because
hit me up.
isn't the rest of the team for like Maryland? I want to say. I think it's like Maryland.
Well, Adam and them, I believe, are from New York.
Okay.
But I'm
I
not
was trying to think.
where, like,
Remember
Ben
what?
and the other ones come in
Yeah.
from.
I forgot
I was
where
about
it
to
said
say-
Knockoff White was what it listed where Knockoff White was from, but I knew it was somewhere in this area.
It just stood out to me because I was like, oh, I know that place.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that makes sense. The next fight is also one I want to talk about because it's Pepe Sylvia versus Knockoff White.
Yes.
And this one is the one where, unfortunately, Pepe Sylvia did not get the judge's decision. Wanted to talk about everyone's feelings on that because there was that last-minute hit, and I'm saying that with very strong quotations because I forgot Adam's brother's name, but he got very upset. Yeah, he got very upset at that. But if you rewatch that, Pepe did not do. They ran into Pepe. They literally they were driving towards Pepe. They hit Pepe and they went flying. So it was not a last minute hit. It was a last minute. Oops! I hit your bot, and your weapon was still spinning.
There's also been a lot of discussion about that in the Discord.
Yeah,
it was Adam that was talking about it.
Adam has come out since then and said, "Yeah, it was my fault. I ran into you. That the shuffler wasn't working right, and it kind of shuffled its way to death, to the death spiral, basically."
Yeah, because Adam says in his interview after, like, when he found out that he won, he was like, at any time Pepe could have given us that hit, and it just happened that hit that they gave us happened after the bell rang, after the match ended. But you look at that bot after that hit, and that bot is, like, bent. It's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was a really exciting fight for me, or just the matchup, because as everyone who follows Kinekitsu knows, I'm a huge EKM fan. Like, I'm diehard Pepe Kitty Miser till I die. Two of my favorite teams / builders, and Pepe Sylvia, to which I really didn't know that much about before the teams event, I'll be honest. I'm very new to the sport. But instantly became like one of my favorite designs in the 30-pound group, just because it's so like weird and like very mechy in its own way.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Knockoff White was like everything that Game Over and Game On were kind of supposed to be. It's this like walking hammer kind of like overhead robot that also gives off crazy kind of mecha vibes. I'm not gonna lie, I love Shatter. I love I like that look and feel of a robot. So this was a really fun matchup for me. The ending was definitely controversial, and it kind of like made me a little like, oh no. But overall, I think it was fun. I'm glad that the team members have kind of like hashed it out. Beef is rough in this sport, I've come to find.
Yeah, and I like it too. I like hearing the bang 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 as it's like shuffling across the floor. So
it's so fun.
Yeah, that was a cool fight. There was a lot of those. Like the next fight is like Colossal Avian versus Crack, which is the same kind of like two bots that kind of look the same going against each other. My favorite moment from that Colossal Avian versus Crack is when Kyle and Ricky both say "Crack is back" very loud, like 3 times. I wrote that down. And I was like, they're just like, "Crack is back, Crack is back." I'm like, okay, sure, just really random.
Oh my gosh!
See, the
Ronald
problem
Reagan
is-
be like,
The problem is
Sorry.
it's been so long since July that like I kind of remember what was going on in the pits at that time and seeing all these bots come up, because I remember seeing Knockoff White come up, and at that point it was later in the day, and I was like, they're gonna take forever to fix that. Like, that's gonna take all day to fix. I don't know if they're gonna make it to the next fight.
Well, he had a whole other chassis and everything too, so that was and I mean, and I think Ricky says that like 3 times during the stream about like having different chassis and different things whenever a bot gets really destroyed. So, but Colossal Avian won that, and we all know the tear that Colossal Avian has all the way to the end. So, that was pretty interesting. And then Jubilu versus Floor Little Word, which is, again, 2 horizontals against each other. So that was an interesting fight. Just stop me if anybody has any other notes on any of these. I'm just kind of like touching on each of the ones that we saw, if anyone has not seen the team's stream. And then Sombra versus Beetlejuice. This is the start of Beetlejuice's... Well, it's the middle of Beetlejuice's run, but this is the start of Beetlejuice's amazing run. Because this is the amazing fight when she charges at Sombra and literally just rips that weapon off, and it goes flying against the cage wall.
Absolutely insane. Do you think
It
that
was
it has to
so
do with the
good.
twist on the theater bar?
It might,
that-
yeah.
That's all I could think about while I was doing it, because I'm pretty sure the twist is meant to make it so that while it's spinning, horizontals have a clear path to like go through it. But
Right.
I guess it like did the opposite in this case, where maybe it found a better bite point because of it. I was like trying to figure that out. I was like, did that just is that the weapon? It's like, oh, something fell off. Oh, it's the whole front of the
All of it. All of it.
yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
I was
Yeah.
like
It's crazy.
standing on a chair at the end of the night, and like poor Tom Farkas was like sitting next to me, and like Zach was sitting next to me, like holding the chair. And like when that happened, they were both like, "Oh, she's gonna fall. She's done. Like this is it."
Yeah, that was crazy.
Ooh, one thing is everyone else here was present at the team's event, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Ah, I'm so jealous. I couldn't
Yeah.
make it, and I'm like, all of my knowledge of all of these fights will be from the few days ago, as of recording this, when I watched it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we
I'm so
have
sorry.
stories. We have memories of this all happening. This was a special event that it was really nice, and I think we've talked about this in the past, but it was so chill, and because there was only one fight going down after another, and we didn't have to juggle 1,000 things at one time, we were able to actually say this fight's going down, and then actually watch it on the screen. Oh, look, that's the outcome. Okay, they're coming upstairs. Next fight's going down. It was a much more relaxed experience for us, and we were able to actually watch the fights as they happen. So, which is
Gosh,
different than normal.
Yeah, we usually don't get to actually watch fights during the day. We will catch things because we have it on a monitor in the desk. But
Yeah,
usually
don't get Ryan wrong. It's
yeah.
on. We're just
It's
not
on.
watching.
Yeah.
But
As-
I usually watch it either the day after or my day off that week. I sit and I just watch the whole entire stream. And I'm like, wow, these fights were really good. I was upstairs, but I didn't watch any of this. This is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, you're watching the stream over again. You're like, I remember when they went downstairs.
Yeah.
I remember this was going on when this fight.
Gosh, I should have just gone. I should have just sucked it up, paid the money for a plane ticket, and just went. I get it though. Both times I've been to NHL, I've only been twice, but both times I don't think I watched a single actual fight during my entire time there.
Yeah, makes sense. The next fight is Lynx versus Fun Size, the downfall of Lynx.
Yes.
Insane.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
This-
the downfall of Lynx in this fight started when Fun Size ripped that. He literally just cut into the belt and just ripped
Yeah.
the belt off. And from that
Yeah.
point forward, with no weapon, I mean, Lynx has pulled it out of the bag before, but not for this, not this time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the precision that Don drove that robot with was just insane.
And he hadn't fought with that bot since like 2022.
It had been a
Right?
really it
Or
had been a
2021
while.
maybe?
2021 or something. Yeah, it was 2021, I believe. It was like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. And the bot just came back, he got it working and put it in the box, and that thing is insane.
Yeah,
To me,
it was
the
really
gates
nice.
that Sorry.
And it's one of those things like all his bots are basically the same, so like the style would be the same, but the 3-pound bots are so much faster than the bigger bots that
Yeah.
you have to be real quick on those controls. You did a great job.
Yeah.
I wonder if anyone's done the math on like the scale of the box versus like the drive motor like average speed, because it does seem to be biggest in like the larger cages. I know
I think
12 pound has like
Jake Hoffman's newest project.
yeah. I do know. I did hear that Jake chose 12 pound because it has the most scale room out of all of the classes, which is
Right.
really interesting to me. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, that's
It
really
does make a
interesting.
difference.
I don't know. The only firsthand knowledge that Ryan and I have is with Beatles. So
Me too. It's okay. I don't know anything about larger weight classes.
we Ryan and I are both laughing because we've talked about larger weight classes before, but I don't know.
Hunter Bros 30.
Yeah. I've thought about it before that's going to be my midlife crisis. I'm not going to buy a sports car. I'm going to build a giant robot.
You're just gonna drop 40K on a robot.
One way to do it. I mean, hey.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you can either have like a Porsche or build a robot. I know which one I would rather do.
We could call it Ferrari, so we could just be like, yeah, it's the Ferrari, and I spent the money on the Ferrari in the garage.
Yeah,
it's
I bought a Ferrari. It's my midlife crisis Ferrari.
That's it.
Just
this Ferrari might make me money.
That's true.
I'm gonna bring it to the show. Don't worry about it.
Oh God, if it gets destroyed, does it depreciate faster or slower than an actual Ferrari? That's my question.
I don't know, because in sports cars, any car just appreciates, like, it just plummets the minute you drive it off the lot. So
I mean,
Yeah.
cars can go up.
They go up after like 50 years, and then they start going
Yeah.
up. It's like this for 50 years, and then they start going back up again.
It's a U.
Yeah.
So the next one, Eruption versus Project Liftoff. The only thing I wanted to point out for this one is that Brian was so strategic, and he was so like a surgeon on this. Like, I was watching this fight, and he was hitting the first couple hits that he had, they both went flying, and then as soon as he was able to figure out how to hit liftoff in the right way, he would literally hit liftoff and he would go, and the liftoff would try and come back, and he would hit him and he would go, and Brian controlled that fight for the second half of that fight so well that it was no contest Brian's fight to win. So it was pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, he's gotten, Eruption has gotten so good. It's gotten so much better than the initial like Eruption concept that is, it's basically its own links now.
Right.
I'm comparing the two in that, like, the drive style of it and the like weapon hits from it are very Lynx-esque.
Yes. Yeah. He went down that path and he's doing it his own way. But that's definitely, like, we're going to see more Brian wins because he's taking that Lynx formula and making it his own and tweaking it to the point that it's a killer bot. It's insane.
I want to give my flowers to Jim Kazmer as somebody who is very, very dear to my bot fighting pedigree, as someone who apparently is on like a committee for like Walker style robots at NHRL. I didn't know that until I talked with him in January, but I think that what highlights Eruption being so good in this fight is the fact that Project Liftoff is kind of like insane and not really something that like people thought was possible for a while. Like apparently this melty brain kind of like thing is very recent, and Kazmers have kind of like pioneered this formula to make something that spins in place but can also translate, which to me I don't know how it works. I actually don't know.
And then he took that formula and made it drive by itself.
Yes.
How do we make a spinner that can just move itself? But yeah, watching this fight was, to me, in like traditional combat sports vernacular, I'd say it's like watching like a really crazy like capoeira fighter, just going all over the place. Like you can't seem to be able to like get any opening. And Eruption is like just a really locked in Muay Thai kind of like analyst. There's a little bit of like scouting. It's really cool to see. I think they highlight each other.
Back in the day, melty brains were practically mostly just like things that you would put it into the middle of the arena, and then you would go like this with the sticks practically, and then it would spin in a circle, and it would just bounce everywhere, and it wasn't doing anything. It was just kind of doing that, and sometimes you would do something like attach like ACDC, ACRC, maybe? I forgot which one it was, but I know there was a bot named that, and it was two of them, and they just had little weights on the ends of chains, and they would just full spin.
That sounds insane.
Yeah, ACRC. Yeah.
It sounds absolutely insane. How did it not like tangle? Or
it did tangle.
Kind of sounds like
it was fun.
It kind of sounds like Beyblade at that point, like just motorized Beyblade.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was controlled chaos with heavy sarcasm on the control part, and Jim Kazmer put the control into it, and it's insane that he was able to do that. So it's always cool seeing those go. Chubby versus Chainsaw is next. This is the one where Chubby caught on fire, and they had to. The cage was like broken for a little bit. I think didn't we have to switch cages?
Yeah.
Or no, did we have to switch cages for the next fight just because of the Oh
I
no,
think
because
so.
this is the
No.
last three. No, this
No,
is the last
this is the
three,
last
and then
three.
they went back.
Yeah.
They went
Yeah.
back to the 12s, right? Because the next one
Yeah.
is Grim Reaper versus Psycho, where Psycho just destroyed Grim Reaper. Like Grim Reaper tried. He tried as much as possible, but Psycho was again so surgical with just taking that thing apart that when he pulls Grim Reaper out of that cage at the end, it's got so many chunks and pieces missing from it that I felt so bad.
Grim Reaper is an underrated 12, but it deserves to be up there when you're talking about like some of the most frequent best 12s in NHRL
Yeah,
at this
definitely.
point.
And then
Chainsaw
speaking
Kitty
of,
is my favorite robot of all time. That's my only comment for that fight.
oh yeah, no, we love Kazaya, and she did such a great job with that. When we get to her next fight, I will talk about how sad we were that
Yes.
it just turned off. But she even talks about the lessons she learned from that fight and what she'll do better next time. So, but the next one is Speaking of Jake Hoffman, Maximizer versus Chupacabra. Maximizer, Jake, I remember had so many issues that day and was just like, it was just in a funk with Maximizer, and he got into the brackets. He went up against Chupacabra, and Maximizer was just not working how he wanted it to. And it was just a really tough match for Maximizer that Chupacabra ended up winning.
Is that the one where Maximizer just like stopped moving at the end of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
and-
weird. I
And
forget what he
Jake,
said the problem was, but it was something silly.
and Jake was very upset about it. Pigeon versus King Size, interesting fight. You know, Bobby versus Huge, basically. I didn't have too much on
No,
that.
you can't say those words.
Oh, sorry.
You said
We're gonna
huge.
get copyright struck.
Yeah, we're not. NHRL doesn't own us. We're not, you know,
Yeah, we're not affiliated.
legally binding
cool.
affiliation to NHRL. So.
We're just talking about
Huge,
a hypothetical
huge,
match about
huge,
Huge and Bobby, which
huge.
could happen.
Huge versus
Huge
Bobby,
and
huge
Bobby.
versus Bobby, huge versus Bobby, huge versus Bobby.
Huge.
It's like Beetlejuice. If you say it enough time. Oh my god. That's a different robot. Oh,
They
Yeah.
did that on the show. They said it 3 times. Guess what happened after that?
Yeah. Yabno versus Caldera 12. Glenn with Caldera 12. Again, another amazing fight. Dominated Yabno. I was sad for Yabno. Didn't he take Timber Viper's place? Wasn't that? Am I
No,
thinking wrong? No, the
Headed did.
Prom had
Prom Headed,
that's right, Prom
yeah.
Headed did.
Yeah.
I just they're just so, him and Zach are just so tight that I always confuse them. And then Mulsey versus Knockoff White. This is one that I definitely wanted to touch on because it was teammates fighting each other. When they went downstairs, I remember Ryan and I looked at each other like, Mulsey's gonna wipe the floor with Knockoff White. But I mean, at the end, he bit a hole into the back of Knockoff White and pulled the wires out of the back
Yeah,
of Knockoff White.
Yeah.
So
Wire
Knockoff White did
gore
not
is
look
like
great.
Wire gore is like one of my favorite damage types to come across in this sport. It's just so visceral, and the artistic like shape language of it is gorgeous, and I wish we got better shots of it sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, with batteries hanging out and stuff. I always love that stuff.
It's so
This is
good.
why Jay specifically designed Aria Bravo to have a mess of wires inside.
That's right. I have it right here. It's actually not even inside. It's just on the back.
Oh, it just starts out with the wire gun.
It just has a secret compartment that you just, at the end of fights, you just hit a button and just all the wires pop out.
Yeah.
Just
It's-
don't fight Mako.
It's, oh my god. There's going to be just a big aluminum cowling piece here. And it's like a little gotcha prize. Like if you hit it, it just all pops out.
It's
like a tearaway pants.
Pinata.
Yeah.
Mango was like third on the wait list, so there's still a chance.
Oh,
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
I want to fight Julian Papazian so bad. What a cool dude.
A lot of people
What
do,
a-
because people
What a
love him.
sweet
So,
robot.
Turn your
Colossal
robot
Avian
into-
versus Jubilu. The reason that and while I was watching the stream, I was talking to Ryan, I was messaging Ryan. Colossal Avian went into this fight, and they were talking about how Jubilu had the upper hand, and Colossal Avian pulled off, I'm going to throw my face into your fist so perfectly that they won the fight. And it was just one of the most amazing fights of the day, because Jubilu would come at them, and they were just like, bang, bang, bang. Like they lost belts, they lost everything, and they literally just threw themselves into Jubilee until Jubilee couldn't do anything anymore, and they won the judge's decision. It was just an amazing. It's one of those like down and dirty like knockout brawl kind of fights that I love to watch, and it was just, I don't know, one of my favorite fights of the day, hands down. So
I don't know if you follow boxing, but that's like a really popular style, especially for Showtime boxing nowadays.
Right.
International teams will use it. A lot of Mexican boxers, a lot of Chinese boxers will use it, where you just literally like just keep punching into the other guy until you can't anymore. And that's what this fight feels like to me. It's just two robots that are just kind of like, I'm gonna use my forehead as the like block, and I'm just gonna hit you until one of us stops. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. At one point, doesn't the weapon on Colossal Avian turn on? He's just like, I guess I'm hitting you this way.
Yes.
Going this way.
Yes, because they watched the belt came off, but it was the belt to lift the arm, and he was just throwing himself, and then all of a sudden he was backwards, and he must have like hit the weapon, and the weapon spun up, and he was like, "Oh, okay," and then he just backs himself into Jubilee with the weapon going.
We're vertical now. Let's do it. Lock in.
Locking in. Buckle down.
It was an awesome example of don't give up and just throw yourself, like never tap out, just throw yourself at, and maybe you'll win. And they ended up winning. It was just so good.
Just tap out, especially like if you lose, you're done anyway, so you might as well keep going.
Right.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice versus
If you're in the
Fun.
bracket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice versus Fun Size. This was Ariel just disassembling Fun Size.
Say the name one more time.
Beetlejuice.
Okay.
For those of you at home, that was a visual gag. Justin went behind him.
Thank you, Jay. So Beetlejuice versus Fun Size. This was Ariel dismantling Fun Size, and I felt so bad, but she just went in there and she went for the legs, and she swept the legs out from underneath Fun Size to the point at one point you heard Fun Size's weapon digging into the floor.
I think that's my favorite part about all the big wheel bots, like Bobby, Fun Size, is that when you face just like a horizontal, it just slowly gets lower and lower and lower.
It's like watching someone stand in their room with a ceiling fan mounted to the floor.
Yes.
Or like Mario, the Pokies, you just punch it and it just keeps getting one ball lower until you...
Yeah, like with Yoshi, where you like eat the little things and then...
Yes, exactly what it is.
Yeah, they did say the one bot they were worried about was the horizontal. And they still keep good against them.
Yeah. Eruption versus Chainsaw Kitty. This was the sad one where Chainsaw Kitty just stopped working, and Kazaya said that she had the power plugs in the back of the bot, and when Eruption hit the back of Chainsaw Kitty, they came undone, and Kazaya had not done anything to tape them or keep them in place, and they came undone, and so that was very sad that Chainsaw Kitty just stopped working, because before that it was a back and forth, like they were equally matched, and Kazaya could have pulled that off the win there. So lesson learned from next time.
I've been in talks.
No, sorry.
I'm so sorry. I know, like I keep interrupting. I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm like
I talk a lot. I talk a lot, Jay. So just
you're so fine. It's
push.
The problem is I also talk a lot. So like for me, I'm like, if I'm not filling like space with my voice, then I'm like I'm useless. So forgive me. Let me know if I'm like yapping too much. But I've been in
you're
talks.
the guest on this podcast. You have to talk.
Yeah, perfect. That's what I'll tell y'all. Kazaya has been in talks on the Kinekitsu server, which you should join if you're on Discord. But we now have a pinned message of Kazaya promising that Kitty will never have that problem ever again, and there will be egregious consequences should the mistake repeat itself.
There is a bounty if it happens.
Yeah.
I believe in the Kazaya. I think that Kitty will never fail like that again. Please watch for the finals. It'll be great.
King Size versus Caldera 12. This was interesting because King Size, Caldera was having... There was one hit at the beginning, and then Caldera was having drive issues, I think it was with the right size, so he was just kind of like going in circles and doing that like vertical horizontal crab walk kind of thing. But the interesting thing was that King Size, when they were trying to attack, because of the fact he was going in circles, they just kept on damaging themselves more than they were damaging Caldera. And
is that what was happening?
Well, it was just an interesting fight because King Size would hit Caldera, but at the same time they would take damage to their wheel because they had to run over Caldera's weapon in order to deal damage. It was interesting.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure. Horizontals are a really. It's interesting that we've gotten a lot of these horizontal versus huge style bots kind of paired up, because if I remember correctly, I don't remember where I heard it, but one of the hardest thing about fighting horizontals is that since they don't gyro and lift up their foot, kind of like birds do, they can do this weird serpentine crab walk kind of thing out the gate, and that's apparently very difficult to keep a weapon on. So I'm wondering if that not only are huge style robots at a disadvantage because of their exposed large wheels, like we talked about before, but also I wonder if it's more difficult to keep that center-based weapon locked on your target because your wheels are blocking half of your field, so you really only have this one straight line of attack to get to your opponent. So if you're trying to keep it in line the whole time, it's like a foil fencer trying to fight a taekwondo person. Just everything's coming from the side, and you're only allowed to go this way. I don't know. I think it could be restrictive just looking at it. Foil versus taekwondo.
That sounds like an amazing Olympic event. I want to see that.
It would be really fast. If it were at the Olympics, it would be over like that, and it would be timed in microseconds.
Isn't fencing already timed in microseconds? Where's Gwen when you need her?
We need Gwen.
Let me just at her real quick.
Would you fight a taekwondo person with your fencing?
As ex-taekwondo, I would never go up against someone with a weapon with my feet. I like my feet too much.
That's fair.
And I'm not that good at taekwondo, so I'm not pulling off any anime moves where I'm disarming them with my kicks or anything.
I had high hope.
Hey, Havoc fans, love what you hear on the Havoc Rundown. Want to support the show and get more exclusive content? Head on over to buymeacoffee.com/the Havoc Rundown. Again, that's buymeacoffee.com/the Havoc Rundown and show us some love. Every dollar you give helps keep the chaos coming your way. You want some more exclusive content? Join us on Patreon and unlock exclusive audio clips, behind-the-scenes content, and full transcripts from every episode. Dive deeper into the Havoc and be part of the Rundown community. You can even join our Discord. And for all of you merch lovers out there, we are teamed up with robotsruinmylife.com, which is a combat robotic merchandise store. For our official t-shirts and future merchandise, you can check it out there. It's the perfect way to wear your love for the Havoc Rundown loud and proud. So what are you waiting for? Fuel the Havoc at buymeacoffee.com/the Havoc Rundown. Join the Inner Circle on Patreon and grab your gear at robotsruinmylife.com. Thanks for listening, and as always, stay chaotic. Hey listeners, I'll get you back to the episode in a minute, but first I want to talk to you about something important. You have probably heard us talk about the robot merch we are wearing or seen teams in NHRL with some amazingly designed shirts and gear and said to yourself, wow, I would really love one of those. Well, you're in luck because a majority of the merchandise you are seeing is being made by Robots Ruin My Life, which is owned and operated by friend of the show Anthony D'Ambrosio. This is a merchandise and customization shop specializing in robot combat team gear. Ever wanted to get your hands on a Ripperoni t-shirt or a Star Child jacket? Well, head on over to robotsruinmylife.com today. Again, that's robotsruinmylife.com for all of your BattleBots and NHRL merchandise. Check it out and let us know what team apparel you love to see in the comments. Okay, back to the episode. I'm gonna just mention Psycho versus Chupacabra. There was some drama upstairs before this fight. We're just gonna leave it at that. Chip
There
and Copper
was?
did not go into this fight 100% at all. Probably about
I know.
they were probably about 30%. You would say,
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
pretty much. I think they just basically threw the bot together as fast
Well,
as possible.
They literally
Yeah.
gorilla taped the top on
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like,
and didn't
Yeah.
test anything. So the weapon
Yeah.
was kind of like it was working, and then one of their drive side wasn't working, and I don't know.
That whole
Yeah.
time, anytime you see it on camera being repaired, no, I'm standing behind the cameras at that point, going, "Okay, let's go."
Come on.
You've had an hour. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean, kudos to. I respect the Brazilian teams always for their passionate gumption in the face of
Yeah.
whatever is happening. And to, throw a Gorilla Glued or Gorilla Taped robot into the box with Jameson Go is you earn my respect if you do that.
Yeah.
That's a certified
You
Blue Marlin moment.
You got
Facts.
Yes.
cojones. Blue Marlin at this event, I heard, was also having similar problems, but I don't know.
It goes
Personally,
He did
I'm
it
like-
red. It was red at this event. That's why it's unlucky. It was
fake
red.
Marlin.
Yeah,
it was,
just
it was red
misnamed.
Marlin. Yeah.
It was made out of plastic, and it
Jared
shattered
was
like
both
Legos.
And
all of
Jared
the
gaff
king's
taped it
horses
together.
and all
Yeah.
the king's men.
We love
If
you, Bob.
you can do it, if you can throw in your bot at like 30%, I respect you. You're gonna lose, but I respect you.
We do have-
Okay, so
We do have an update from Gwen. It is in milliseconds, not microseconds.
okay,
Makes
thank you, Gwen.
sense.
Shout out to Gwen, our local fencing expert. So the finals, Mulsi versus Colossal Avian. This was an awesome fight because if Colossal Avian drove literally absolutely perfectly the entire fight, they could have had it. Because there
Yeah.
was times where they were holding Mulsi back and they were controlling that fight, and it was just those little slip ups, just a little 2-second, showing them the wrong area, and then you can't do that to Mulsi because Mulsi's just going to throw you across the ring. So if they drove 100% perfectly, they could have beat Mulsi there, and they did an amazing job. It was a overhead spinner against a table saw. And the overhead spinner could have won, and it looks for a little bit there like they were going to win. And I just want to give props to Colossal Avian for that because it was an amazing fight.
It was really stunning. For those of you at home who are looking for a maybe non-bot fighter's perspective on it, do you guys remember in Infinity War when all of the Avengers on Titan are fighting Thanos and they're almost getting the glove off? That's
Yes.
kind of
Yeah.
what that fight felt like.
Yeah.
If you were watching it, just everything was so good, but little bits where I am noticing now after you say that, Justin, there are just moments where I'm wait.
quite
We're
there.
almost there.
Which I can only assume were amplified 1,000 times box side for
Yes.
just Longbird, but shout out to them. You
Yeah.
fought well. Extremely well.
Very well.
Ohio reigns supreme, though.
So I had a little bit of a conversation about the next one. We're a little bit into this, but that's fine. Eruption versus Beetlejuice. Shout out to Ariel Smith. Amazing fight. She got the win. The question that I had about this fight is, do you think the piece should have been dislodged from Beetlejuice?
No.
No.
I mean, according to the rules, it shouldn't have. I'm disappointed that it didn't because the end of that fight could have been a lot more
One-sided?
entertaining. One-sided.
So at that point,
I know that they did take it out in order
Yeah.
for her to do the weapon and drive test at the end of
Yeah.
the match.
Yeah.
So they did see that there was full functionality to
Yeah.
Beetlejuice after the fact. That's not shown. So
Yeah.
it was taken out at the end for the final test, so the judges had full information.
Right.
Yeah.
and because she had full movement, and because of the state that Eruption was in at that point, Ryan and I had talked about this. If they had taken that piece out, I think Brian was very glad they didn't, because if they had taken that piece out, she would have just dismantled Eruption. She would have just gone
Right.
after Eruption and just hit and hit and hit and hit, and it would have probably ended out with a knockout instead of the judge's decision that it ended up with. So I don't know. It was just an interesting question that I had is whether we think it should have been dislodged or.
It was
Yeah.
a wild match. It was one of those ones where it was better in the cut down version of the ESPN than the live version. Because there's just like 5 to 10 minutes of pause match
It
while
was
they
so
just
nerve-wracking
make sure.
during that time. I can only imagine like how the refs and everything
It was
felt because
nuts.
they wanted to make sure they made the right call as well.
Yeah.
It's one of the matches where you can see me and Lindsay just like in the back area behind the bleachers where I'm just like standing with the teams and we're just like, what's going on?
No, the best part about that fight was the whole, like, I think it was like 2 minutes when Rob and Gwen were sitting there with the book and one points at one and then one points at another section and they're like, it was just like no audio of what they were talking about. It was just like point.
I love it. It's kind of beautiful though. Like it's kind of got the anime vibe where like everything's on like the last like thing. No one has weapons. We're just going for it. I don't know. Story wise, it works. I think carnage wise, it could have been.
I think the ESPN special didn't really like highlight it at all. They were just like, "Oh, this is the final match," and you're like, "Why is there a weird piece in that robot? What's going on here?" And they don't explain it at all. It's like, "Oh, okay, I guess this is happening."
It's definitely a point of discussion during the watch parties of like, wait, what happened?
Okay, and the final one, Psycho versus King Size. The notes that I had on this is both bots delivered awesome hits. Psycho did get stuck twice. That second time he was able to shake himself off. If he had not shaken himself off, that would have been an insane upset. But he was able to shake himself off. And this fight was won due to Jameson's exceptional driving skills because he was able to drive around that weapon and hit those wheels and give the hits that he needed to give in order for the judges to give him that win. And it was all down to his driving style and his driving skill.
Well, Jameson's the GOAT for a reason. I mean,
we don't call him Jameson GOAT for nothing.
But I mean, his driving is phenomenal. He deserved that win. That was so good.
Yeah.
I feel like when I entered the sport, I'm coming from a very different place than for viewers at home, everybody else in this call, who is, I would say, very, very steeped in the like culture and the it of combat robotics. I'm pretty new. This is my debut event, technically. And everyone when I entered the sport was like, Jameson Go is like is a genius driver. Like this person's an insane driver. And like you never really appreciate it until you have to hold sticks and then actually drive a robot around. And then you're like, oh my God, this is so difficult. And it gives you so much more appreciation because watching this, I'm like, that's insane. I have no idea how you keep track of where you are in this huge box with this tiny robot doing these maneuvers while something's trying to kill you. It's very impressive.
He's literally, you watch that and he's literally drifting. He's drifting around this robot trying to find an in. He's not
Jameson Go doesn't need strafe drive. He doesn't need swerves.
It's like you watch it, he's not driving around the robot. He's literally drifting around King Size trying to find an opening. With his weapon still pointed at King Size. I don't know. It's insanity. Just watching him drive is just like, oh my God. It's so cool.
I will tip my hat to Joe, though. He drove a fantastic match. You don't get to see Dorflers very often, so when we do and they are in the box, they are incredible robot builders and drivers. So all day long, he did absolutely amazing, and that final fight was just absolutely incredible between both people.
Yeah.
See, I think one of the things we saw with these fights was the driving ability. Like, yes, you need to have a good robot, but the driver really can take anything and be successful with it. Yeah. So
see, this is why Ashley is our community leader, because I'm talking up Jameson Go. She's like, don't forget about the Dorfler. I'm sorry. Like, they were amazing. I'm sorry. I'm talking Jameson up too much. I don't mean to take away from them at all.
But you cannot take away from Joe and Don and any of them.
This is why we have Ashley. Ashley's like, don't forget. They're amazing too.
Well, I haven't met the Dorflers. I'm sure that they are fantastic people.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
They said, and you guys build crazy cool bots. I hope you know.
Yeah.
Jane approved.
They're usually involved behind the scenes a bunch and stuff like that. They're not usually in the building a lot, but they're behind the scenes and they've been involved. They're involved a lot more than most people know. But they're awesome. Yeah.
Casual, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, They're from Connecticut.
Way to go, Rye.
Yeah.
Community leader, I feel very attacked right now.
Way to start elitist, right?
Oh, this is
Oh, way to go, Rye.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Okay,
It's
so that
okay.
was the teams. That was the teams event. The second part that we wanted to touch on, of course, because this is partly our preview episode for September. The September tournament is going to be held on Saturday, September 14th. The event currently has 136 registered bots representing 128 different drivers and 70 different robotics teams. There are 24 12-pound, 16 30-pound, and 96 3-pound bots. The full list of registered bots is currently pinned in the NHL Discord in the September chat, so you can go check that out. We'll also post it in our Discord as well, which you can find using our link tree, which is linktr.ee/Havoc Rundown.
And it's also on the wiki on NHL or
Yes.
.io.
That's it. Not on our wiki, so maybe we'll make a wiki. I don't know. Never mind. I already have too many projects. We've each chosen one bot from each weight class to talk about, so let's get into it. Who wants? We'll start with the 12 pounds, since that is basically how Gil has broken it down in the sheet, with a 12-pound being first. So who wants to represent their 12-pounder first?
I mean, I guess I should. I guess. I'm not sure.
Do it.
feel
Do it.
Go,
It's
go,
your
go.
turn.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Tell us about who'd you pick in the 12 pounds?
You have
What
to
bot
go
is it?
now.
My
Yeah.
pick for the 12-pound weight class going into September is Joshua Reinhardt's Kazaa III. I picked this particular robot mostly because Joshua has been helping me personally a lot with my flamebot in his spare time, which he definitely doesn't have to do. He called me for a full 2 hours at one point on a weekend just to walk me through how Kazaa's inner workings and the things that he's had issues with the flamethrower, how it all works. And he really didn't need to do that. So Joshua, if you're listening to this, you are awesome. Thank you. But also, I got a lot of pictures of the inner workings of the Kazaa series of robots and kind of how they all go together and how they all work. And it's terrifying. And I would like to warn anybody in the 12s who's going up against it, pack heat tape. Pack something. There's so much potential energy in this robot, and it all gets dumped out in 3 minutes. It's terrifying to me, but also really
isn't
cool.
A multi, right? It's just one. The 30 was the multi.
I think so. I think the 12 is one robot, and then the 30 has a multi. I'm not sure. I'm looking at the one that has 6 cans of butane just punched into it, and then I'm just it's so much. But yeah,
That's crazy.
very excited.
We love
for
our
Kazaa the Third.
firebots.
So excited for them. I'm glad that they're becoming more prevalent.
I'm sure the cage builders are not so excited that they're becoming prevalent.
Make them switch the cages to a different material. Do it. Do it.
Oh
everyone.
yeah, no. We're eventually gonna have to go to what the West Coast does and use steel floors. No, that was a
grill
joke.
eggs
Tony.
on them after all the flame bots, though.
Oh yeah.
It's like a hibachi grill, you know?
The 12-pounder I chose was Timber Viper, driven by Kevin Milcheski. I said that right, I believe. He was Timber Viper or Red Storm supposed to be at teams? I forget which one he was supposed to bring.
Timber Viper was.
Right. So Timber Viper was supposed to be at teams. He was not able to bring it to teams. He has turned our house spots off before with how fast and nimble these spots are. They are like little darts in the cage. He uses speed as his weapon instead of a weapon as his weapon. I know that sounds stupid, but it's if you see this bot go, it blows your mind with how fast it is. He is so good with this bot, and I am so excited to see him come to September and fight with it, and I can't wait to see what it does. So that was my pick.
I picked the MIT team. I was going to talk about Tyranio because I actually found information on it. It's actually an overhead saw, so I wonder how close it's going to be to like a saw blaze type design.
Okay.
And it's coming from MIT. We've had them one other time. They did amazing when they came back in March. So it'd be cool to see their team back there again in September.
Cool.
I have to make my pick before Ashley because I feel like she might have the same pick. And that is Jake Maximizer.
I didn't want to pick Jake because I knew someone else in this chat would take.
I literally said it in the chat
Maximizer.
this morning before you, so technically I picked Jake first. Okay?
Yeah, Thomas.
I'm not going to take Jake Maximizer.
You can go. No, go ahead. I'll switch up. Go ahead.
No, Did Bob make it off the waitlist in this one?
No, Bob's still on the wait
No,
list.
Bob's not.
Well,
You don't get to talk about Marlon.
Oh, I get to talk about Marlon. Bob is going to make it off of the waitlist. So now that he's
So
realized that
Thomas's 12
3D printing his...
Isn't
Yes.
in the competition yet.
It's on the wait list, guys.
No, Bob is making it to
I
this
believe.
event.
We
So
believe.
he realized with Red Marlin that blue is way stronger than red. And he's going back to basics with his UHMW machine frame. And after the domination that we've seen previously this year, before his robot turned into a Lego kit, that same energy is coming back. And no 12-pounder is going to survive, including the one that I'm glad I didn't have to pick, Maximizer.
Oh my god. Did you write this in advance, Thomas? This is so
Absolutely
eloquent.
not. No, this is off the cuff.
I love that
Jake-
he's like,
Jake, I hope you listen to this
insult,
before.
compliment,
It is going to inspire your hate week so much. But yeah, there's not a chance of surviving Blue Marlin. Not
Oh
only
my
is he going to
God.
go to every person's house on the waitlist and destroy their robots to prevent them from even showing up, he's going to destroy all the robots already registered before the event even happens. Bob, you got this in the bag. Over.
Someone clip
will
that.
know-
That was gorgeous.
I will know. Bob is like the nicest guy, and Tom is like he's gonna go to their house and beat them up until they don't.
He's gonna mail them packages. Don't open those
Oh,
packages.
no,
Oh my
no.
They're on the
Thomas-
wait list. Don't open your mail.
Thomas, can you ghostwrite my trash talk for me, please? Oh my
Yes.
god.
He'd be happy to. He's really
Ryan's
good.
Gorgeous.
Ryan's gonna freak out. We have too much male themed crime talk.
Yeah, you're gonna have to report this to your
Wait,
office.
wait, don't use the USPS.
Like,
What is DHL?
UPS. Drop the S. Just use the
Yes.
UPS.
oh my gosh. That's
What is
Don't
hilarious.
use the DHL for your crimes because it's just gonna take too long to show
Crimes?
up.
No, there's no crimes being committed. Bob is doing this all illegally. They're just bribes.
My favorite part about that was that it assumes that Bob has orc from Warhammer powers where the color of the robot changes its attributes.
Wait, do you
Yellow
think
make
that's
us
how
go
it happens?
fast.
It is
Yeah.
the
Bob
color.
is magic, okay?
Bob's
No,
got
no,
the orc build.
Isn't the whole thing like their powers are whatever they believe comes true? So because
Yes.
of the fact that they believe that the colors do these
Yeah.
things, it really
They
does
do.
things because that's what their power is.
It's all
They're
in
just
the
too
head.
dumb to realize that that's what their power is.
Yeah, they're literally too dumb to believe the reality of something, so reality shifts to accept it. Which is, honestly, I should have picked that as my dumb superpower. That would have been way better. Oh my gosh, can I change my answer?
Yes.
Wait, you know what's even better as an example of that? What about Liger Zero? The Zoid Liger Zero that has the different armor configurations, and
Yeah.
every color has a different thing. Like
Yeah.
red was like the fast one, and green was like the heavy armor, big weapons, and
Oh my
everything like
gosh,
that.
it was. I
That's-
haven't thought about Zoids in so long.
I
need to make a Zoid robot. Why haven't I done
men
that?
think about the Roman Empire once a day. I think about Zoids once a day.
No,
I'm a
the-
different kind of person.
The
Zero
craziest
is
things
pretty
about
sick.
Zoids. The craziest things about Zoids, and another weird tangent. We'll only stay on for a second. The craziest thing about Zoids was the fact that it was this thing. It's like, oh, they're the machines. They're machines. Yes, they have like living whatever, but they're machines. And like, there's so many of like the copy paste ones. Oh my god, it's a Liger! It's gonna kill us! It's the most rare Zoid ever. Nobody's ever made a Liger before. It's the only Liger in existence. It's like what? What? These things are like machines. What are you talking about?
No one had the CAD for Liger Zero anywhere? You guys didn't. The factory burned down where they made Ligers, and it's a limited run.
I had to look this up. So Zoids is just animal-shaped Gundams.
Yes,
Yes,
it's
I feel like
literally animal
I feel like
Gundam.
I've seen
So
this
Ryan,
before.
I think we need to do like an anime episode with Jay.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's do it. I'm watching Techno Man with Tom Farkas right now, and it's crazy. I love the 90s.
Ryan or Ashley, what did you pick?
I can't believe you let Thomas pick a bot that was on the waitlist. I'm not over this, bot.
I didn't let him do anything.
We don't control Thomas.
He came out of nowhere with that.
God.
I wasn't going to ruin his flow. Thomas had something the best. Thomas is also the most out of control, like just says whatever's off the top of his head.
Things just happen.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess it's my turn to talk about Maximizer then, because that was the 12-pounder that I actually picked this morning. Thank you very much, Thomas. I would just like to say Redemption Arc incoming. Lock in. Get with it, Jake. You're gonna qualify.
Buckle down.
For it. I'd also like to mention that Jake Hoffman is now a member of Team Defective. Since he has graduated from UCCR, he can no longer fight under the University of Cincinnati Robotics. So we pulled him in under our wing. So I'm very happy to have Jake as part of our team. And
Jake's a good draft pick.
Jake is no longer a double agent.
He's no longer a double agent. Thomas.
If this were like a football podcast or something, that would be front page news for a while. Just like Team Defective drafts Jake Hoffman for league going into September. God, we need more sports journalists for this. I need it. Me personally.
Okay. Well,
I guess Jake is okay.
Speaking of people joining teams and adding to teams, Rob Sorokin, our friend of the pod, former henchman, is bringing a 12 to this event. It is called Glow Up, and it is literally a 12-pound version of his 3-pound Beetle that he brought to G-Stroll. He says it's going to be extremely tanky. I'm really excited to see it. I'm so happy that Rob is now joining the builder side. I'm really excited about it.
Are
Under
you
Team
tell
Pandemonium.
them what team?
Yeah.
Are you going to tell them what team?
Yeah, sorry, Team Pandemonium. He's part of Team Pandemonium.
He's a
Bob,
panda now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You might have lost this one to Rob. Sorry.
I hope he does really well at it, and he just keeps he's going to start bringing weirder and weirder robots, and I'm completely and totally here for it.
Yeah.
As a henchman, he wasn't able to truly do all of his evil ideas. Now as a builder, he could do everything. I'm excited about it.
I'm excited to apologize to Rob for all the grief that I gave him and the rest of the safety team in January. Feel like I need to do that. I'm sorry, Rob, if you're listening to this.
Okay. 30s. I'm going to go first because I have Mr. Roper. Driven, created by Mark Rennie. I have been talking to him all day. He has a new CD out, a robot theme CD. That's going to be
Tony Clifton.
Tony Clifton has a new team.
Tony
new
Clifton,
CD.
sorry. Clifton has a new CD out. It's going to be available in the NHRL market in September. Limited copies.
Get them while they're hot.
So he told me Mr. Roper has, how do you put it, accidentally been upgraded. So he started making changes to it, and it's become upgraded, an upgraded version of Mr. Roper. It's got new revamped forks that look amazing, look really cool. They're not going to get stuck underneath him ever again. They've been totally remachined, redesigned, so they look really awesome. They kind of look like a Batman feature, just badass. He's lowered the chassis. It's underweight, so it's not at the weight limit anymore. It's underweight. And the secret thing that he said that any listeners of our podcast are going to know now is that he has moved the wheels back, so it now self-rights itself.
Yeah.
So it's no longer going to self-wrong.
Yeah, so it now self-rights itself.
I'm so here for competitive Roper. You guys have no idea.
He also changed the power features. So the power features are not, I forget how he said that they were before, but they're now really fancy on the top of the robot. So he's just upgrading Mr. Roper. Mr. Roper is going to kick ass. So
Your Roper's going to get a glow up.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're telling me that Mr. Roper's actually going to be a decent bot this event?
That is so mean, Thomas.
I was about to say, Roper's always been a decent bot in my heart.
I am sorry, Mark, for Thomas's mouth.
Oh, it's okay.
Somebody him a CD.
Thomas is out for
tell
blood
Mark
tonight.
that to his face
Wait.
when he's there.
Thomas also got to drive one of them
Right?
at one point.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was the
We
worst
lost.
experience. What? I was determined the winner by the crowd.
I'm pretty sure Megan won.
People's champ.
No, you gotta watch that again. I used that horrible, horrible, smelly robot. I had to deal with it the whole time.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. We're getting your podcast canceled. There's so much slander.
No,
in
Mark
this.
will agree with
One
everything that I
person.
said.
I'm so honored to be on the last Havoc Rundown episode with Thomas as field journalist.
I am out in my field today.
Yeah, you are.
It's a battlefield.
Jay, we're
It's
looking
a
for a
war
new
zone.
co-host. Would you like to join?
We need a new field journalist.
Wait, you take my spot
Oh
and
my
then I'll
gosh.
become your spot on the Jay Lee podcast.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Streaming
No
every
one will ever
Thursday.
know.
Yeah, we look so alike, Thomas. Just
Yeah, I'll
hop into the set.
You have to carry your hair
it'll be
the
fine.
other way, though. You have
Yeah.
to
Oh, that's true.
gotta go the other way.
There's
I'll
a
forget the
whole
new-
thing.
I'll have to get the new merch.
Yes. Merch.kinekitsu.com. We have new stickers out.
Jay, why don't you
Sorry.
tell us about year 30?
When I'm not shameless plugging, I am supporting my favorite 30-pound robot, Two Stroke, from the same people who make spare parts. And similar robots. They are very, very awesome. I promise at one point I knew their team name. If someone can help me.
Yeah, keep
I
talking
think
about them and I will
changed.
get
It's okay. But Two Stroke has had a lot of points coming up in the Discord. There's a lot of progress reports. It is a two-stroke combustion engine powered robot, which is so cool because I am pretty new to the world of combat robotics. I don't know. I had to relearn a lot of stuff when I hopped in here and then started being like, oh, how do you build these tiny thingies? Before that, I used to work on motorcycles where I saw a lot of two-stroke engines. And my first ever motorcycle that I ever put together had a two-stroke 66cc engine from a chainsaw, just like this 30-pounder here. So it's really, really cool to see oh man, it's gone full circle, my little STEM career. I'm not building it. God, no, that sounds so hard. But I would like to applaud all of the people working on Two Stroke for their wonderful, wonderful work. And I hope that I see more ICE stuff in the sport, just because it sounds cool. I know it's horrible for the environment, and I'm not supposed to like it.
It only runs
I'm
3
excited.
minutes at a time. It's
So
fine.
the driver's name is Matthew Yuroko, and the team is actually Team Spare Parts.
Okay, that's why I didn't remember it. It's because I just was spare parts. Cool.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Matthew because in my first ever NHRL, you guys lent me 3 ESCs and a bunch of tools because I had no idea what I was doing. Thank you so much. I know this is turning into just me thanking people, but I think it's worth it.
No, that's fine. Totally fine. Who wants to go next?
I'll go
Actually, you
next.
go. I know which one it's going to be, but I'm not going to say it.
Go ahead.
Thomas is going to steal it otherwise.
No, I'm
You
not.
literally steal my team's teammate. I'm going to smack.
No,
All right.
I'm not going to steal it from you.
So
Ashley
I'm
v.
super
Thomas.
excited that Chad New and Yahoo are coming back. Obviously, they were there in. He's not bringing Max though, so that always, disappoints me a little bit. Sorry, Chad, love you, but anyways,
I love your son more.
love your son a little bit more. But Chad and his wife just had a baby, so now there's a new son, and I cannot wait.
Max V.
His name is Spencer. He looks really adorable. But anyway, so yeah, Pete and Chad are making the trip from Colorado. Pete is bringing the 12 Nightcrawler. Chad is bringing back the 30-pound Yahoo. Haven't seen them since Team, so just excited to have them back. I'm sure Chad probably hasn't touched Yahoo, so it's still the million different colors that it always will be. But, it's always just happy to have them around.
Very cool.
Heck yeah.
And he's going to
I
win.
picked Warhard XXL. After dominating with Warhard June's event with his 3-pound bot, coming back with a youth version. See how he did this time.
The pictures I've seen of the insides of it looks insanely clean. It is like one of the cleanest looking robots ever, and I love that in a robot because I know how hard that is. Like, normally, like, robots are like spaghetti inside.
I was waiting for you to say the S word.
Yeah, the spaghetti, and all the spaghetti needs to stay inside, but his bot looks like, oh, that's an electronic piece. That's like electronic pieces that look like they do something. That is really nice.
It's like one of those, like,
easier to fix too if something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Too. That's the goal, I would expect.
Yeah.
So.
Is it like that picture of Google's server room where all the cables are perfectly in line and they're all the correct colors? And
Yeah,
that's the dream.
That's like-
I've tried to do that before, but yeah,
Nah.
it takes hours. So Jay, I am in IT. That is what I do. I'm an infrastructure engineer by career, and I've had to fix server closets before. I spent 6 hours before trying to fix a server closet and do that kind of thing, and it is not easy. So I have respect when anybody has clean wiring. It makes me happy.
I just
I'll
look
have to
at
show
it
you my
and way too
wiring
much
later.
time on their hands.
I was about to say, I'm looking this up, and dang, that's
Clean.
insane. This is actually kind of like uncanny. Like it feels like it was made by AI to just like give IT people like stress relief.
I do think this is the second time he's bringing the XXL version,
Yes.
so I'm sure he probably learned a lot the first time around, and we are seeing the proof in the pudding.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a huge bot, too.
Yes.
It's really big for a 30, too. Yeah, I'm excited to see it.
Okay, Thomas, who'd you pick?
Well, you may have thought that I was bringing the heat, but in fact, it's actually going to be Joshua the Kazan White.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but Joshua, he doesn't need 30 pounds for his 30-pound robot. He doesn't need 40,000 pounds Emperor. He needs 20 pounds. He's got 20
Another
pounds in
call
the
out.
biggest, baddest flamethrower in the competition. He's qualified. And you know what's going to happen when he's got 2 of them? You're going to be twice as melted. If you thought that birthday cake with the jet was bad, think of how bad your robot's going to be afterwards. If you come to this event and you plan on qualifying, you're going to have a puddle of TPU. Your printer at home is going to set on fire with how destroyed your bot is going to be. Just, honestly, if you have to fight him, just hop out early. It's not even worth it.
Yeah, these have to be pre-written. There has to be. You keep looking down at your desk.
I am looking down at my NFPA 101 life safety code.
Oh my gosh.
Thomas is the hype man. Like, he's just, we're like, choose a bot and talk about it. He's like, I'm going to choose a bot and tell you why you should be scared of it.
I want to embody this energy. Thomas, how do I become like you? This is incredible.
Strong 0.
You have an actual strong 0? That's crazy. Oh my god, in America? Are you in America?
They sell it here.
We
there?
never know. We never know. He could be in America or he could be somewhere else. We don't know.
According to him, he lives 10 minutes away from us, but who
He's
knows?
in the field.
No.
Yeah.
He's definitely in the field.
I'm right behind him.
I don't know if he actually lives 10 minutes away from us because he doesn't know about the smell where he lives. So I don't know if he lives there. But that's besides the point.
Yeah.
I want to talk about a bot that does come from far away. I want to talk about Hurricane. Because when you take a Monsoon, one of my favorite battle bots of all time, and then you squeeze it down into a little 30-pounder that looks exactly the same, it looks amazing. And I can't wait to see Tom Brewster at AHRL with a baby Monsoon is going to kick so much ass. I can't wait. It's going to be so good.
Who's that guy that wrote a song about his robot?
Huh?
Here I am.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Yeah.
The fact that you said squeeze down into a 30-pound bot.
Yeah.
We look at the biggest size we have.
Yeah.
It's really pretty, though.
If you've seen
The
pictures of it,
side-by-side comparison is just adorable.
If you took the
It's so
names
good.
off the bot, you couldn't even
Baby
tell.
Monsoon.
It's
Yeah.
really
Didn't he take a picture of it on top of Monsoon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it very much so has no talk to me or my son energy ever again.
100%. Well, it's cool too because, like, obviously this event was originally supposed to be in August, and so Tom and Sarah were going to come over on their honeymoon, and so they still did, but obviously they weren't able to fight robots. So they were able to work it out so that they were able to actually come for September. So it's cool that they were able to kind of adapt and still be able to come, because I'm super excited to see this robot and meet them in person.
It's gonna
I'm
be really
excited to meet them
disappointing
in
to see the
person.
bot on fire, though.
Oh my god. Oh, Thomas.
Stand
So let's move on to the threes before we finish up. So I'm going to go first once again because I want to talk about Jackalope, brought to us by our very own Gwen McGuire, who's usually a head ref.
Gwen.
She is a very, very good friend of the show. We love Gwen. She has put a lot of love into this robot. It competed at Mass D. It went up against Chubby Unicorn in his first ever fight. Didn't perform as well as Gwen wanted it to. She still had an amazing time. Extremely pleased with how compact and tanky Jackalope is. Ashley and Thomas, you saw it in person. For this event, she developed a few new defensive modules, and eager to see how those changes are going to impact the performance, and experimenting with a few configurations, but she's keeping them a fun little secret, even from us. So we'll see what they look like next Saturday. And she also wanted to note that she signed up for G-Scroll, so she's going to be there as well. So
G-Scroll. And you should too. If you're listening to this, go to G-Scroll. It's going to be October 4th and 5th in New Jersey.
Yep. It's going to be very interesting seeing Rob and Gwen both competing.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
I can't wait to call them to the pit desk over and over and over again. So they
I'm
really
definitely
get the true builder feel.
I'm definitely going to call Rob and then a minute later say, Rob, where are you? Last call or something. I'm definitely going to mess with Rob.
Last
It's coming.
call for
Rob, if
Rob.
you're listening, it's coming. I'm sorry. You're going to
Be
get messed with.
prepared.
Gosh.
I'm going to shoot you with a fire extinguisher. That's
Oh my
what's going to
God.
happen.
So much lore. I'm constantly so glad that Gwen does not make or advertise YouTube content because she's so much cooler than me and has like the vibe that I'm looking for or like aiming for, and she can do it so much better. I'm just like I pray I fear the day where I have to compete with Gwen in the cool space.
Gwen is cooler than everyone. Let's just admit that.
Yeah.
100%.
She sword fights, she plays guitar, and she fights really cool robots. So excited for
And
Jackalope.
people with swords in
But
millisecond
remember,
timing.
you know Taekwondo.
Yeah.
And we determined
I used to know Taekwondo.
I think Jay has admitted that kind of Taekwondo, right? That's how you described it. You know, a little bit is like
Yeah. Yeah, like I did it when I was like 10.
who wants
I
to go
got my
next?
green belt in the closet.
I'll go next because one of my favorite robots is coming back, because I can't not talk about Tom Farkas and Frank.
Frank.
So
Frank!
Frank is coming back. Frank got a little bit of an upgrade. Frank is now going to do what it was originally intended to do, which is lift the other robots into
The
the
stratosphere.
top part of Frank. If you've seen anything that Tom has posted, Frank can like lift a 7-pound weight, no problem, and walk around with it. So I'm actually really excited to see how Frank does, and I hope that Frank wins a match by just throwing a beetle over its shoulder a few times.
Frank's gonna dump truck you.
I can't wait. I'm stoked. Big stoked.
Tom and I had a discussion for kind of like how NHRL had him build Gigapaws. if I ever get the chance and we ever meet up, I want to rent a garbage truck and make a real life Frank. It's just huge, driving around a town with Tom.
That's incredible.
I love it.
I picked Shrapnel Mine, which is it's one of Seth's robots. It's actually an old Seth robot that was only brought to G-Scroll, I believe, back in the day. No, maybe Sword.
It was
Either
Sword.
way. Yeah, Sword. It was a bot with 2 forks on the front that kind of push up and articulate, and the saw was meant to go into the back, like the bottom of your robot. It was mostly a control bot, and he said at the time, like, I'm probably never going to bring it to Norwalk because I don't think it's really competitive. Well, he is redesigning it. I was talking to him earlier. It sounds like it's going to be pretty cool. He's still working on it a little bit, but I'm pretty excited to see Seth bring a robot that I've always enjoyed the look of, the like design of that weird, like, I'm going to pick you up and then hit you from the bottom kind of thing. Really excited about that.
Thomas?
My favorite Just Cause robot.
Man, there are so many good robots that are showing up to this event.
As he looks at the list, he's like, who am I picking last minute?
I mean, I could pick like 7 that
He's like, I had speeches written out for the
I was
other
about to say,
2.
Are you looking on the wait
He's
list
trying
now,
to throw us
Tom?
off. To, like,
I'm looking on the wait list.
Why would I look on the wait list? There's like 400 robots on the wait list.
That's
like
true.
Bob, I have no idea who's going to make it in from the wait list, so I have to actually pick one that's going to be there.
Why don't
poor
you talk about, you know what, Bob, I wanted to talk about, Thomas, why don't you talk about Shredded Bro? Because Shredded Bro seems to be coming.
Yeah, but like, you know, Shredded Bro is Shredded Bro. Like everyone knows Shredded Bro. But you know what robot people don't know about?
What one?
People don't know about.
Here we go.
It may be confusing.
Here we
Its
go.
name's very similar to a robot that everyone hates, but this is a robot that everyone loves. This is Carmine.
Yes!
So,
Girl!
so
Heard this name.
Lillian did very well with Carmine at some other events, and she's finally bringing it to NHRL. It's a scaled down version of Carmen, which, I mean, it's Carmen. But Carmine is mean. It's going to destroy you. If you're fighting against Lillian, there's just going to be a pile of dust. If you fight against the flames, you're going to be a puddle. If you fight against Lillian, you're going to be a pile of dust. If you fight against both of them at the same time, just pack up and go home. If you see that on your fight schedule, put your stuff, get in the elevator, drive home. It's not worth it. She's going to kill you.
We put her own dad's robot in a sand bucket, okay?
Yeah, not even blood. Not even blood is safe. Lillian's going to mess you up.
Who changed Thomas's name tag?
I did. He is now a resident robot talker.
I didn't see that before. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've heard tale. I've only heard tale of Lillian and Carmine. But she's undefeated in her entire career at a very young age. I don't know how old she is, but I've heard, hell, she's insane and very new and very kick-ass. So I'm scared.
Yeah,
she's been to NHRL a lot with the team. She's been around robots, and she's just been studying. Every time she sees anything happen, it's just been downloaded to her brain. Now there's a giant, just library of all the knowledge needed to destroy you in 400 ways using one fork.
You know the learning robot from The Incredibles?
Yep.
I'm getting that kind of vibe.
Yeah, that's
solid.
it.
Solid.
She
Can't
knows
wait.
every weak point of every robot. There's just no way to kill. She's gonna get you.
nice.
She really needs to get a team with Tony's daughter, so that they could both. That would be an amazing team.
I wouldn't fight them. Nope.
No.
I would tap out. I would be like, no, I'm all set.
Absolutely. She understands. She doesn't want to go to Sand Bucket.
Okay, so I think Jay hasn't gone
Yeah.
Tony, right?
Go ahead.
Jay, you want to?
Yeah, I can go. Hi everyone. I'm egotistical, and if you thought I was being nice the whole time, this is the part where I shamelessly plug on Justin and Ryan's podcast for however long they let me. My 3-pound robot that I picked was mine, Aria Bravo, representing Team Kinekitsu. It's going to be my debut robot, first one that I made not on commission. This is entirely from my team. And yeah, I'm very excited for it. It's got a lot of exciting engineering thingies for people out there who are builder nerds. We got a swerve drive, we have a flamethrower, we have modular parts swapping, we have pretty weird power distribution systems, some fun CAD mechanical geometry stuff. And for those of you who aren't nerds, it looks like a Gundam, and I think that that's what you should be excited about. I'm really excited. Final kind of vanity cowl is pretty much done, and I'm really excited to unveil it. So if you guys are listening in and you want to see something really, really cool, and looks like an anime robot fight in the box, look for Aria Bravo at September.
Looking forward to it. Very cool.
It is the coolest looking bot in the competition.
Thank you.
It is. If you haven't seen the photos of this bot, it's absolutely menacing. Except for the fact that it doesn't look like it's gonna stay together. But it's really, really cool looking. It has a carbon
Thomas
fiber
is earning his new title.
Seriously.
Well, so it's got this awesome carbon fiber pattern on the flamethrower. Everything's put together with 20 millimeter rails to hold the sides on. It's super modular, but I can see them just it's just the coolest thing. I really don't want to see it fight.
Thomas, I'm right here. You can finish it. Say it to my face. You can do it.
I want to see it fight. It's gonna get game overed.
It is really funny. I posted pictures of it to the Discord, and someone said, "Jay, please do us a favor, build 2 of these and leave 1 at home.
Yes.
Just don't let it go."
I think you need to make a stunt one. You have a stunt robot and then a competition robot.
Oh my gosh!
I see where you're coming from, and I agree, Thomas. I kind of like that idea.
After the match is over,
wait! Before you hit my robot,
one.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta put the stunt double in. Hold on.
It's just a 4-wheel vert for the stunt double, just so it does stuff, and then we smash cut into something else. Bless you.
If your robot gets turned back into a kit during the match, you can just take out the complete robot and be like, "Look at that! Didn't even hit me."
I know it looks bad on the roll, guys, but
all right. So I was gonna talk about Smee coming back for the first time in a few years, which is awesome. Then I was gonna talk about Jameson Go as Silent Spring coming back to try to qualify his 3rd bot for the final. But since I'm not going to be there in September, I'm going to have to call in the robots' names. There's 2 bots on this list that I am dying. Somebody's got to record Justin and Ryan calling them over the internet.
I'm on it.
We've got Mean Bean Part 2, the bemoaning. Or the and then we got Meddlesome Swan 2, Electric.
Mayfly!
Boogaloo.
You guys are going to have a blast calling them 2 over the internet.
Mean Bean Part 2, the beaning.
You know how it works. We say the full name once, and then for the rest of the day, you get a shorter version of that name. We do not say the full name every single time.
You've got to call them the full name the entire event.
Honorable mention to Zathras, Beast of Burden.
That's a pretty good name.
Actually, Thomas, he's brought that a few times, so I kind of know Zathras.
Yeah,
I would say Zathras, and he responds.
Luke Oyster has also, the driver for Zathras has also told us we can just call it Zathras. We don't have to say the full name.
Nah. Yep. It's more fun.
That one I know,
sounds like
because
a Yu-Gi-Oh
Luke,
card.
we love Luke whenever he comes to the desk, and Luke has told us that we can just call it Zathras. So,
yeah,
that one's fun. The only one that I wanted to give an amazing honorable mention to before we sign off is Mary Beth Carr, or Mark's wife. Also has a 3-pound that they're bringing. It is a Jolt kit. It is called Bloody Mary. So Team Eel Monkey will also have a 3-pound driven by Mary Beth, and I think that's amazing. So Mark was telling me about it today, and I just wanted to make special mention of that and welcome Mary Beth to the well, I mean, she's already part of, but now she has a bot to drive around. So he said that they are working on something very special that's going to be a one-of-a-kind bot for January. But for right now, to get her used to driving the robot, she has a Jolt kit. So
love it.
Should be really cool.
And speaking of their team, they're going to have a very special item in the shop, the merch shop of this event. You should check it out. You'll know exactly what it is when you see it.
Yep. Very cool.
Monkey makes crazy good merch.
I'm going to try and get a CD player and get some music off of this and use it for part of the podcast or a commercial or something. I'm going to integrate it into the podcast somehow because Mark is amazing.
What you really should do is you should contact him and be like, can you do a music commercial? Like a radio music commercial like, hi, I'm Tony Clifton, and I'm going to play you the hits, and then have the music playing in the background.
And just do like, if you want to order the CD, please call 1-800-333-4545.
Yeah.
Gosh. Man, now all I want to do for my next video editing project is just make like one of those like late night infomercials for like a CD box set for Tony Clifton.
You can make one for us, but like make it mad old school and just see what happens.
Yeah.
It's 11 p.m. Do you know where your robots are?
Our whole original vibe was supposed to be like 80s because I was trying to do like that whole NHL 80s thing.
Yeah.
We've been kind of like evolving and figuring stuff out. So I've been like changing little things here. I have a new commercial instead of like saying some of the stuff at the end. I have a new commercial I've thrown in the center. Like, I don't know, just evolving stuff. So
I like it.
Good thing Thomas got us canceled.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Now
well,
you
he
can
has
rebrand.
a new title. He has a new. He's the heel. He's the podcast heel. So
I only speak the truth. There's nothing I've said that is incorrect.
Like every good heel has ever said.
Yeah, I like it. I think that Thomas, you should ghostwrite all of my trash talk, please. I'll pay you. I won't, but I'll say I will on air.
You can pay me with exposure.
Oh
yeah. You get exposure for sure. I don't even have a podcast.
What do you mean? You have your stream.
I have a stream. This is not the same.
Next Jay stream is just going to be me and Jay trash talking robots for 12 hours straight.
Yes.
Viewers, if you're listening to this, my streams are far less professional than the setup they have here.
Well, that is very nice to say. This is just Riverside doing most of the work for me. So, so thank you very much, Jay, for being on. We'll have you back for a true interview where we grill you about every piece of your life's details, like we like to do. As Ashley says, I make very complicated professional questions.
The worst job interview of your life.
Yeah, give people headaches. So, apparently, I like writing questions.
I look forward to it. I love hard questions.
I was talking to Ryan today. I am going to try and finish it up, but I am working on trying to create a short story / longer story kind of writing project using the superhero abilities that people give us at the beginning of our icebreaker questions and releasing that as like content, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So that's just a little teaser thing. But that, my fellow bot enthusiast, wraps up another thrilling episode of Havoc Rundown. We talked about the teams event and some of the fights that happened there and the bots that we're looking forward to in September. Before we sign off, a massive shout out to our incredible listeners. Your passion for robot combat fuels the gears of this podcast, and we're grateful for each and every one of you as we power down. For now, remember to subscribe, rate, and leave your comments. Let us know your favorite moments from today's episode, and share your thoughts on the world of robot combat. We absolutely love hearing from you. Stay tuned for more electrifying interviews, behind-the-scenes insights, and the latest from the National Havoc Robot League. Until next time, this is Pit Control Crew signing off. From the Havoc Rundown, keep the sparks flying and may your gears always turn in your favor. Everyone say goodbye to our wonderful listeners.
Goodbye.
Bye. Farewell. Until next time.